and he's got me by the hair, and it's hard to describe. It's like yanking me from side to side with my hair.
Hey there, welcome to BuffCentral. In today's video, we're going to talk about various reasons that point out Amber Heard as being a liar. But before anything else, make sure you have subscribed to our channel and watch this video to very end so you don't miss out anything. The court case between the two Hollywood stars Amber Heard and Johnny Depp has taken many years to conclude, even though most of us thought that this is the year that we shall put this whole saga behind us. It seems that it's not yet over. The $50 million defamation trial of Johnny against his ex-wife Amber has been postponed to 11th April 2022, which means that we have one more year of listening to this drama. Now, we all know that the case started in confusion and most of us didn't know who was telling the truth, but as it continues to unfold, many people are slowly realizing who the actual victim is. In fact, most of the people who were Team Amber have joined Team Johnny. So as we wait for the court to give its verdict, let us look at all the evidence pointing towards Amber not only lying, but also being the violent one towards Johnny. Amber asked her former employee to lie under oath. Many people have come forward to accuse Amber Heard of being a pathological liar. Apart from Johnny Depp's lawyer, David Sherbone, who called Amber Heard as an unreliable witness and a compulsive liar, Johnny and Amber's former employees have also come forward to expose just how far Amber's dishonesty can go. Kevin Murphy, Johnny Depp's former estate manager, said that Amber Heard asked him to lie under oath after she was charged with bringing her two dogs to Australia illegally in May 2015. Murphy went to say, "She wanted me to say essentially that it was my fault in one way or another that the paperwork wasn't completed so that I could take the blame for her." A lawyer then asked Murphy why he didn't go to Mr. Depp to ask him to intervene, and this is what Murphy had to say. "Because Amber wielded a lot of power and would have made my life miserable." Amber pocketed her $7 million divorce settlement. In 2016, Amber received a $7 million divorce settlement from Johnny Depp. She then pledged to give the entire sum to charity. She in fact released a statement saying, "As described in the restraining order and divorce settlement, money played no role for me personally and never has, except to the extent that I could donate it to charity, and in doing so, hopefully help those less able to defend themselves." As reported in the media, the amount received in the divorce was $7 million, and $7 million is being donated. Amber was supposed to donate half of the money to the American Civil Liberties Union Foundation and the other half to the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles. However, Johnny recently made claims that Amber kept the $7 million settlement that she had promised to give to charity. The American Civil Liberties Union refused to comment on whether they received any money from Amber Heard, but the LA's Children's Hospital has brought documents that show that the hospital has received $100,000, which is far cry from the promised $3.5 million. Amber's legal team was also forced to admit that to this day, Amber hasn't given the $7 million she pledged to give to charity in 2016, claiming that Amber has already been responsible for 7 figures in donations to charitable causes and intends to continue to contribute and eventually fulfill her pledge. Amber faked her injuries. In May 2016, Amber was photographed with visible bruising on her face while making a court appearance. She claimed at the time that the bruises were from an attack by Johnny. Amber told the judge that the Pirates of the Caribbean star had wound up his arm like a baseball pitcher and flung her iPhone at her right eye. She used this story to get the restraining order against Johnny Depp. However, according to the court documents filed by Johnny in 2019, not only had Amber lied about him physically hurting her, but she also went as far as to fake her bruises for her highly publicized court appearance. Johnny's statements read, "I have denied Ms. Heard's allegation vehemently since she first made them in May 2016 when she walked into court to obtain a temporary restraining order with painted-on bruises that witnesses and surveillance footage showed she did not possess each day of the preceding week." Johnny also submitted footage from an elevator surveillance camera clearly showing Amber with no bruises the same day she appeared in court. Amber admitted to hitting Johnny. After denying severally to being abusive towards Johnny, she was finally exposed in January 2020 after the audio of them arguing leaked. In the recording, the two were discussing an argument that had turned physical. In the audio, Amber mocks Johnny about calling his friend for help. Amber can be heard saying, "I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. I was not punching you." In the recording, Amber didn't just admit to hitting Johnny, but she was also gaslighting him the whole time. Amber's body language. Many body language experts, including Logan Portinier from the YouTube channel, observed and analyzed Amber's 2016 court deposition, and they all concluded that she's lying. Amber's behavior during the deposition was extremely cringe-worthy. She looked really uninterested with what was being discussed, kept rolling her eyes while answering questions, and even started snacking while listening to the audio in which she admits to hitting Johnny Depp. According to Logan Portinier, this kind of behavior is a huge red flag and makes Amber look like the guilty party. Amber kept fidgeting while answering the questions, stumbling over her words, and talking with her mouth full while trying to come up with something to say. When the lawyer played the audio of Amber admitting to hitting Johnny, she looked completely unfazed and took another bite of the cookie. Portinier pointed out that if she is actually the victim, in this case, she would be more passionate about it. Amber was violent towards her sister. In July 2020, Johnny's legal team submitted a clip from a reality show which shows Whitney, Amber's sister, nursing bruises after being beaten up by Amber. In this video, which was played in Johnny's libel case against a tabloid, The Sun, Whitney is talking to a group of friends about getting into an altercation with Amber. One of Whitney's friends looks at her face and says, "She really did whoop your..." In the video, Whitney is afraid of talking about what really happened, and as one of Johnny's lawyers explained in the court, it's quite clearly stated that all those present knew Amber Heard had beaten up Whitney Heard. She doesn't deny it, she simply says she doesn't want to talk about it. Amber was abandoned by her legal team. In 2020, Time's Up movement founder Roberta Kaplan, who presented Amber in her case against Johnny, filed a request in court to withdraw from the case together with several other members of Amber's legal team. A spokesperson of Kaplan's law firm stated that, in the strange and unexpected circumstances of today's world, as travel and logistics have become more costly in the light of pandemic, we understand that the decision to move the case to local Virginia-based trial counsel. However, Johnny's lawyer David has accused Kaplan of making excuses for abandoning Amber instead of admitting that she too suspects that Amber is lying. He said that, for years, #Time's Up and others inexplicably hitched their wagons to Amber Heard's hawks. Ms. Heard's lawyers, one of whom co-founded the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund, have now apparently unhitched from Ms. Heard's long disproven frauds. We intend to discover why. Amber stole another survivor story. Kay James, Amber's former personal assistant, gave evidence in July 2020 claiming that Amber used her sexual assault story as her own. In her second witness statement to the court, Kay James said she had been the victim of sexual assault in Brazil when she was in her 20s, and that the experience had haunted her ever since. She had told Amber about the incident in confidence, only to realize later on that the actress told her story for her own benefit. When she reads Amber's submissions, Kate said, "To my utter shock and dismay, I discovered that Miss Heard had in fact stolen my sexual violence conversation with her and twisted it into her own story to benefit herself. This of course caused me extreme distress and outrage that she would dare to attempt to use the most harrowing experience of my life as her own narrative." Kate James also revealed that while she was working with Amber, she frequently saw her drinking vast quantities of red wine each night, and that she would receive a barrage of drunken text messages between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. that were incoherent and abusive. Most fans are angry at her for not only lying about Johnny's being violent towards her, but also for taking advantage of the Me Too movement and making it harder for actual victims of violence to come out. Well, that's all we had for this video. Please tell us what you think about this whole saga in the comment section, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. See ya in the next video.